Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for joining me here today on Illy Energy. It's a pleasure to have you, pleasure to read for you. If you are a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, Mars, this may apply to those inner planets. If you are watching this as a Sagittarius Sun and you find that it's just not hitting the way that you want it to or you expected, perhaps you may need to go check out the videos for your other placements as those may resonate a little bit better. This is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for everyone, and that is okay. So, Saggies, what do you need to know? Oh. Off the bat, we have Two of Pentacles. Let's see if I can actually get a good shuffle in first before we do a little bit more talking about the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, a lot of deliberation, a lot of decision making for Sagittarius right now. I feel like Sagittarius, if you are going through a phase of not really knowing what it is to do, it likely is in relation to work. We have the World card. Yeah, I'm feeling that like a lot of you guys are trying to figure out what it is that you are meant to do next. Like, what is the next step? Maybe you are contemplating switching careers, or you have two job offers and you're trying to figure out which one would be the best one for you to pick. You're being asked to evaluate everything that you have done up until this point to make a decision about where it is that you're going to be going next. This is a decision that you have to make based on what's logical, not necessarily based on what makes you feel good, or not necessarily based on emotion. Some of you may be attached to a job. It could be out of like security reasons, financial security and financial stability reasons why you are stuck at this job. But, you know, there's another option that comes up. And that could be that could be what it is that you have to make the decision between. You have to make the decision between something that is financially stable or something that you actually really enjoy. And then you need to evaluate both options from a logical point. Like, yeah, this is making you more money, but like, are you happy there? Like, are you always complaining? Are you always feeling tired and feeling burnt out? Do you find yourself more than one time a day saying that you want to quit or you want to find something else to do, right? We have the Page of Wands here. And you already know exactly what it is that you want to do because you're already looking at like different options, right? You're looking at different options and you're getting excited. You are really thinking about like taking a different path, a path that's a little bit more excitable for you. We have the Magician card here. And I feel like that falls perfectly in line with, you know, Sagittarius. Like, I'm almost getting a sense where it's like you've been feeling so tied down for so long. Three of Wands, you're ready to explore, you're ready to discover new things, you're ready to like move on. That's what I'm hearing. It's like you're ready to move on. You're ready to see what else is out there for you. I feel like some of you are wondering, like, do you really have what it takes to try something new? I feel like you want to try something new, Sagittarius. Just because the World card and the Magician card being here, you know, you've come to the end of your rope, but you also have to take what it is that you learned from this current experience and turn it into something else. So going back to feeling like maybe you don't have what it takes to do something else, you absolutely do. I think it's just going to require a bit of self-reflection and something that you're going to have to look at within the deliberation stage and be like, what is it that I learned from this job? What are my transferable skills? How can I market myself to a different employer based on what it is that I spent time doing here. Knight of Swords. Yeah, you're gonna have to really find a way to present yourself in a way that is going to be desirable to where it is that you're going next. Okay. In the Three of Wands phase, some of you may even be like looking at options beyond the Two of Pentacles. So Two of Pentacles, you have two offers on the table, but you may be looking past that and saying, well, yeah, but these are cool and everything, but what else is there? What else is there? Ace of Cups, I feel like there's going to be an opportunity for you to get into doing something that you love, okay? Which is amazing. But you're being asked to take a pause and figure out what it is that you love to do. I love that. Yep. Ace of Swords, Seven of Cups. So what's at the bottom of the deck? The Star card. Okay, so we're going to hold off on the Star card for now. Okay, Sag. There's a lot of stuff going on here, and it's exciting, but it's also a little nerve-wracking, okay? I am getting the sense that this is only for specific Sages, some of you guys like to play it safe, which is so interesting because that's not Sag at all. But some of you like to play it safe. Some of you like to not push the envelope too much. However, you've gotten to a point where it's just, you can't ignore it anymore. You can't ignore the fact that you are just not feeling fulfilled in your current role anymore, which has caused you to go out and look for other options. You could currently be weighing what is most important to you, financial security or actually enjoying what it is that you like. You may have gotten a job offer or an opportunity to move in a different position within your organization, and you're trying to figure out, okay, well, this may be a little bit less pay, or, you know, it may be a little bit more work, but it has better hours, and you're kind of going through that pros and cons situation right now as to what it is that you should be making a choice about. And I'm getting the sense that you have to make this choice quickly. It's something that you are going to have to, you know, give an answer to sooner rather than later, because if you are employed somewhere, you have X amount of time to accept a job opportunity, right? So Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, you're really sitting here like, okay, like what is the best for me? What logically makes sense? But at the same time, you're also thinking of like, what is it that's actually going to be something that makes me feel really good to be here at the end of the day? Okay, World card showing up. This is definitely signaling a change, but more in the sense of like a closure to one chapter. Okay, so if you're sitting here wondering like whether or not you are actually going to, you know, be doing the same thing, I don't think so. I think you're definitely going to change the path that you are on, even if it's ever so slightly. You're going to change the path that you're on because it's just no longer fulfilling you. And what you're being asked to do is take the lessons from what it is that you were doing before and pick out, you know, what it is that you liked, what it is that you didn't like, skills that were useful to you, so that you can transfer it on to your new path and your new journey, right? Take the skills that you learned and put it into something that you are passionate about now to make it the best situation for you, okay? The Magician card showing up is saying you have all the keys, okay? I got the keys, okay? You got exactly what it takes to manifest a desirable outcome for yourself, yeah? Seven of Pentacles, it's just saying to me that you've gotten a little like tired of just your everyday life. Like, you wake up every day and you do the same things. There isn't anything different. There aren't any major challenges that you are experiencing. And I feel like you need something that is going to keep you engaged. I was going to say keep you on your toes, but yeah, keep you on your toes, keep you engaged, keep you interested, and keep you wanting more, right? And you're kind of getting to a point where it's just like, I mean, yeah, but like, what else? Right? What else? What else can you do? Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups, Four of Swords. You are going to be moving towards something that you really do enjoy. One of these opportunities that are being presented to you as a way for you to shift and change your career focus is going to be something that you actually really enjoy. You are being asked to make sure that you take some time to really, again, make sure that the decision that you are making is going to be something that is logical and something that you're not going to end up regretting at the end of the day. You don't want to leave one negative situation to go to another negative situation. So really just take the time to figure out what it is that you really want. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. I feel like this is just going to be something that's really good for you and something that really does challenge you mentally but fulfills you emotionally. Seven of Cups, again, just talking about making sure that you are not moving into another hateful situation. Okay? The Seven of Cups, it's like when the offers are coming into you from the Ace of Cups, you are really taking your time to look into every single cup and see what it is that speaks to you and what it is that doesn't. Someone's presenting you this offer. There may be a lot of money associated with it, but are you going to be micromanaged? You know, what's the work culture like? What stories have you heard about this place? Are you going to be appreciated and celebrated? Is this going to be a place where you're able to grow? Or is this going to be a place that just tries to stifle you, control you, and keep you down? Okay? We have the Emperor. Oh, sorry. I forgot to talk about the Star card. So, Star card, Emperor, Aquarius, and Aries energy. Okay. With the Star card, before we get, I'll read it together. Star card and Emperor. You are being asked to have faith in yourself because you really do, again, like I was saying, have the ability to be great. We also have the Fool card here. Have faith in your ability to do great things because you do have what it takes within you to really just go in and be in control of whatever tasks, whatever role you are being given. With the Fool showing up, again, it's suggesting to me new beginnings. So I definitely do think that your interest is being piqued by one of these potential offers that are coming in to you. Page of Cups and the Death card. There's a lot of cards here. So first of all, there's a lot of major arcana out. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6. There's 6 major arcana out, showing me that there is going to be some massive structural change when it comes to your immediate environment. And that change is going to be towards something that is going to have you feeling more happy to wake up in the morning and get out there and do what it is that you have to do. Death card speaks to change, transition. Ugh. The Death card speaks to change, transition, transformation, along with the Fool, new beginnings. So, new beginnings, manifesting what it is that you want from scratch, you know, getting out there and, you know, getting the job done, being in control of yourself, and just really being hopeful and optimistic about what is to come. So you're definitely going to be doing something new, Sagittarius. I know it may be a little bit daunting. You aren't necessarily, although you do enjoy Six of Pentacles, although you do enjoy adventure, you enjoy exploring, which means you do enjoy changes to your environment, you're also really not that interested in change in that type of way, especially like very massive, shake you down to the ground type of change. Six of Pentacles, I feel like whatever it is that you move towards is going to be much more rewarding for you. You're going to be doing something that requires you to be of service to others, to give to others, and I do feel like that's something that you enjoy to do. That is something that you enjoy doing. However, Queen of Pentacles, Five of Cups, I feel like perhaps that was something that you were also doing before in a previous job, or it was something that you were supposed to be doing. However, maybe you have switched gears towards the Queen of Pentacles, towards trying to find some sort of financial stability and security, that you kind of lost sight of what it is that really made you enter this field in the first place. I feel like a lot of you are working in some sort of service type of industry, something that requires you to give to others, help others that may be marginalized, disenfranchised, less fortunate, but you kind of got sidetracked a little bit. Started only thinking about the money, and then when you realize that more money started getting involved, that's when more conflicts started happening and started arising within your work environment, and then it has you feeling very sad because it's like, wow, like, how did I get here? How did I get to this point? Okay, last card that I'm going to be pulling for you guys is the High Priestess. I feel like a lot of you, side note, I know I said that's the last card that I'm going to pull, but I'm definitely going to shuffle while I'm talking, so some additional cards may come out. But with the High Priestess, I feel like a lot of you guys are really sitting here listening to me like, damn, okay, but how did you know that? Right? But the reason I know that is because that is the energy that you guys are giving off. Ace of Wands. It's time for you to get back to doing what it is that you really do love. Some of you may not have even gotten the opportunity to do what it is that you wanted to do when entering your respected field because you got caught up in trying to, make the most money and be the most financially secure. And I'm not going to sit here and tell people like money is not important, because money is definitely important. But I also think that it's important to love what it is that you do. And it is apparent that it's important for you to love what you do as well. But you already know this. You have all the answers living within your brain. You know exactly what it is that you need to do. You know exactly in which direction that you need to move. And it's kind of like you just needed a little bit of encouragement, a little bit of like, it's okay, like a little nudge saying like, it's okay. It's okay to be looking at other options. I feel like some of you even need to hear that. Like, it's okay that you are thinking about wanting to do something else. It doesn't make you a weak person for wanting to change, transition, and go in a different direction. People might try to make you feel bad about the fact that you want to change careers. They will say things to you like, oh, but this is like such a good job, you should really be doing this job. But I really don't think that you should worry too much, because there's always room and opportunity to make money and to be secure. I think it's better for you to try to find a way to be financially secure, also doing something that you like. Okay? You're thinking right now that this is the most money that you'll ever make, and that is not true. You may think that this is, the best that you're going to do in this field, and it's not true. How can the best be something that makes you, feel so upset and angry to the point where you're fighting and always in constant like arguments and feeling like you really just have to defend yourself and defend all of your actions? How can this be the best when there have been periods and times where you probably like sat in your office and cried or something? Like, there's just so many things that are currently happening in your present work environment that is just, this can't be it. And I know that you say that to yourself a lot. You probably say like, this can't be it. This can't be all. I know I didn't go to school for all these years for this to be what it is that I'm doing. And this row right here is showing that no, there's a lot of aces. I feel like the only ace that didn't show up for you guys is the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like newness, change. Brand new opportunities are coming your way, okay? It's going to take a little bit of self-confidence and belief in self for you to actually like jump over that hurdle and go diving into what it is that you really want to be doing. But once you make that decision to do something else, like you're gonna take off. Like this is gonna be a really good experience for you, okay? Last but not least, last card I'm going to read for you before we get into your angel cards is the Tower. I feel like I needed to share this card with you guys because a lot of you are going to be trying to figure out ways to delay the process, okay? And you can go ahead and delay the process all you want, but I just want to let you know that eventually you are going to have to vacate the premises, okay? Your tower is going to come crashing down and you're going to have to build a new foundation. It's up to you to decide how you want to rebuild your foundation. Do you want to have to rebuild your foundation frantically because the rug has been pulled from beneath you? Or would you like to rebuild your foundation on your own terms? Okay? That is your tarot portion of the reading, Sag. We are going to get into the angel cards. Okay. We're going to see what messages the cards have for Sag. Okay, any messages that you would like Sag to know? Sometimes I want to call you Sag, sometimes I want to say Sagittarius. Okay. We have notice the signs. Okay. I think this is a really good card. I mean, I always think that these are really good cards that come up for you guys. But, you know, I'm just going to talk a little bit about, you know, notice the signs, my own interpretation before I read from our beloved guidebook. There have been so many things that have transpired over the course of the present job that you are in. Okay, we were talking about, you know, 5 of Wands, feeling like you're always having to fight and defend yourself. We spoke on the 5 of Cups, always feeling sad, and I spoke on feeling like emotionally drained and feeling as though you're burnt out. And you know, these are the signs that are telling you that it is time for you to move on. It's time for you to start looking elsewhere to have your economic needs met. You know, I'm not going to tell you to quit a job and not have a plan, but it's definitely time for you to be looking elsewhere. You know, the angels have been signaling to you for a very long time that this is just not it, okay? The question is, are you guys gonna listen now? So we have noticed the signs. Yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. You drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you are loved and never alone. The angels gave you this card to help you understand the signs you've been receiving lately. These signs may include feathers, coins, butterflies, birds, or other repetitive visions that make you think of the angels who have deliberately sent you these signs to let you know that they are nearby, protecting, loving, and guiding you. Additional meanings for this card: your departed loved ones in heaven are saying, hello, I love you. Notice and believe in the repetitive signs you've received as validation that you are on the right path. Have faith, follow the signs that are guiding you to your heart's desires. So again, I think that it was very beautifully said, and it totally like said everything that I said in the beginning, where it talks about, you know, physical signs. So like, you know, coins, seeing butterflies, maybe you hear the same song when you think about something. Like, just pay attention to everything. I think that we need to be a little bit more mindful of the environment around us, because a lot of times we're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that, you know, I had no idea this was happening. But like, let's just say, you know, you start experiencing some sort of like physical ailment. You know, your body has been giving you signs for a very long time that something is off before it completely shuts down. And that is the same thing that is happening right now to you. There are a lot of things in your environment that are showing you that things are not right, but you are choosing to ignore it, or you're just looking at it as a coincidence. But nothing is a coincidence, okay? Everything that happens to us is happening because it is ordained, because it is heaven sent. You know, you don't necessarily have to be religious, but it's just everything that happens is happening because it's supposed to happen. And we are supposed to take heed when we receive these signs. So, Saggy. See, I call you guys Sag, Sagittarius, Saggy. You know exactly what it is that you're supposed to do, okay? You've been seeing the signs. Your intuition is speaking to you. You be getting those gut feelings like, I think this is the day. I think this is the time. I feel like this is what is being conveyed to me. I feel like I'm supposed to be. Yes. Notice the signs. Act in accordance. Follow your heart. And it'll lead you to happiness. Okay, thank you so much for joining me here, and I will see you in September. Bye.